What if I told you that your bank treats you completely differently depending on how much money you have? Not just a little differently, like a totally different person. Same bank, same logo, same building. But if you walk in with $50 in your account versus $50,000, you are not the same customer to them. Let me show you exactly how this works. Okay, so picture this. You check your bank app one morning, and you're in the negative. Not by a lot. Maybe $20. Maybe less. It happened because a small automatic payment went through at the wrong time. And before you can even fix it, the bank charges you a fee. Not $5, not $10, $35 for being $20 short. So now you're not $20 behind. You're $55 behind. And here's the part that really gets me. You call the bank to explain. You wait on hold. You finally talk to someone. They're polite. They're calm. They tell you the fee stands. You ask for a supervisor. They say someone will call you back. Nobody calls back. Meanwhile, another payment tries to go through. Bounces. Another fee. And now a small mistake has turned into a $100 problem. Then $200. The bank isn't trying to hurt you. That's what makes it so frustrating. They're just following the rules they built. Rules that make it harder to be poor. Now, let's say some time passes. You work more hours, you cut back, you get the account back to a few $100s. You're stable. Not comfortable, but stable. And something small changes. The bank stops charging you that monthly maintenance fee. Not because you asked, because your direct deposit now matches a pattern their system likes. You didn't do anything different as a person. The number just crossed a line they never told you about. Credit card offers start showing up. Real ones. Not the kind where you have to hand over your own money first. You go into the branch, and the teller is fine, normal, gets the job done. Not cold like before, but not warm either. You exist to them now. You're just not interesting yet. And this is where most people stay, by the way. This middle ground, where the bank works, but it doesn't work for you.
But now imagine your savings grow significantly. Something shifts. Your phone rings one day and it's not a robot. It's a real person from your bank. They introduce themselves. They have a name. They have a direct number. They want to know about your goals, your timeline, your future plans. The same bank that left you on hold for 45 minutes is now calling you first thing in the morning. Fees that used to take weeks to fight? Gone in one email. Loan rates that used to be high? Suddenly much lower. You didn't become smarter. You didn't become more responsible. The account balance changed. That's it. And the bank's entire attitude changed with it. Now let's go all the way to the other end. Serious, life-changing money. You don't go to the bank anymore. The bank comes to you. Someone drives to your office, brings documents in a nice folder, sits down and asks thoughtful questions for an hour and a half. You get invited to small private dinners. 8 people. Nice view. Nobody talks about money directly, but money is the whole reason you're in the room. Problems get solved before you finish explaining them. Someone on the other end of the phone already knows your name, your account, your history. And the wild part? The rules that apply to everyone else don't fully apply to you anymore. Interest rates are negotiated, not assigned. Deals come to you before they're available to the public. The bank isn't just serving you at this point. They're trying to keep you. Here's what I want you to take away from this. The bank was never broken. It was never making mistakes by accident. It was always doing exactly what it was designed to do. The system rewards people who bring in money and costs less to serve. And it puts more friction in front of people who are already struggling. That doesn't mean every banker is a bad person.
And it doesn't mean every policy is unfair, but it does mean that your experience with a bank is often determined by numbers long before anyone gets to know you. The person overdrafting by $20 and the person getting invited to private events aren't treated like different customers. They're treated like completely different priorities. Same institution, same logo, same website, completely different experience. And most people never see both sides.
If you've only ever been on one side of that system, it's easy to assume everyone else is getting the same treatment. They're not. The gap is much bigger than most people realize. So, what do you do with that information? First, you stop taking it personally. When a system treats people differently, it doesn't always mean there's something wrong with you. Sometimes it means you're seeing how the system was built to work. And once you understand that, you start making better decisions. You ask better questions. You pay closer attention to the rules. And most importantly, you stop assuming the game is the same for everyone playing it. Because the truth is, it isn't. The first step to navigating any system is seeing it clearly. And now, you've seen a part of it that most people never do. If this video made you think, take a moment and ask yourself this. How many systems in your life are working exactly as designed, even when they don't feel fair? Because once you start noticing it in banking, you'll start noticing it everywhere. And if you found this video valuable, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Every week, we break down the hidden rules behind money, wealth, and the systems that shape our everyday lives, using simple explanations anyone can understand. And if you know someone who would find this interesting, share this video with them. Sometimes a single idea can completely change the way someone sees the world. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever noticed a difference in how banks treat people based on how much money they have? I'd love to hear your experience. Thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.